I want to know whether TK was murdered.
Did TK assume the shape of a woman?
Did anyone ever see him eat?
There was someone called TK, also known as George E. Rogers, and a dozen other names besides. Nobody agrees on what he was. I knew him better than anybody, and I agree with none of them. A newspaperman came up the mountain today, wanting my life. And tonight, of all nights, I am thinking of TK. Besides Frank Wald, he was the only man I ever loved.
It happened when I was a squirt. I was 9 years old. My brother and I were fishing on the White River.
Is this another story I'm not to believe?
You will believe this one.
George! There! In the water! Well, forevermore! Hold on, girl! Hold on! Don't give up!
We pulled at the tangle until she broke free. I grabbed her dress, my brother her sleeve, and after the cold of the air, the water felt warm. The man who raised me kept a store on that same river. Uncle Wallace, he was called, and he had his own story about what the water held.
A long time ago, a boy was bit. A spider did it. And ever after, inside those sacks in the river, there was human remains, bones and meat, tanned like leather, and not one single drop of blood.
Oh, you are a bad, bad man.
Carved him myself. One eye's a shell from the sea. His name is Wanada, and from certain angles, baby, he takes you in.
And I suppose the doll matters.
Everything in this story matters. When Uncle Wallace put his hand on my shoulder, I flew. Through a blizzard, I saw a frozen lake, and deep in the ice stood his head, tall as a giant, looking up in fear and hate. Then I was back at the counter, and he looked at me a long time and he said,
You've just got to go, baby. There's other plans for you.
There was a girl on the next farm. We were sweethearts, the way children are. The one time I took her hand, something leapt between us, like fire. It left marks on her skin that stayed for weeks, and she was never right again. That is the day I stopped touching people. Then one day, a young woman walked into the store with a baby on her hip, my sister Nell, that I never knew I had, and Uncle Wallace let me go.
You can live with Carl and Tom and me in Chicago until you get a job and a room. That'll be good. And just look at us, we're like two peas.
George! George! What are you doing?
I was under a spell, and the baby looked at me, and he smiled.
Hello. Thank you. Goodbye.
In Chicago, my glass of milk would not empty, so each night I set it at the neighbor girl's door, and it filled. Tom watched me from the doorway on all fours. He was the dream child. Nothing was impossible near him.
This is the worst country in the world. This state is the worst in the country. This city is the worst in the state. And I am the worst man in the world.
Carl, mind the baby. You will wake the whole building.
We've got to blow it up and burn it down, boy. Down to the ground. And what shall we do with him? It's a clear day, boy. The coast is clear.
And the child floated down, serene as a leaf, and ran whooping into the night with sparks flying from his heels.
Deeper! Get out deeper! The wind is turning!
Lord, the water's freezing. Stay together. Keep hold of each other.
I wandered 20 years, and then word came that my sister had died, and the morning I buried her, the dead came up over the prairie at dawn, thousands in tears like a choir, and nearest of all, Nell, and she said, I was never alone again, and I went back to Chicago to begin the work.
You can do it.
After that, I went looking for the dead the wrong way. There was a German near us who called spirits down.
I've killed 7! I'm bad! I am a monster! I can only scare them!
Then one night we called down a little girl who would not answer questions. She only sang, and I understood. She did not know she'd been called. As far as she knew, she was still up there. That is what they do up there when no one is troubling them. They sing. I never called anyone down again. If you want the dead, you go up, where they are happy.
You expect me to believe a baby burnt down Chicago?
I expect nothing. It is only what happened.
Well, forevermore.
As for me, I was raised by a medicine show, more or less. On the circuit, they called me Diamond Flo. And now and then, the show ended in a county jail.
This vice is unique to man, dear friends. No animal but man indulges in the solitary sin, as the farmers here will confirm.
Flo, dear heart. The large gentleman on the veranda has been break my legs. So, observe the classics.
I'm hemorrhaged! Help me! Make way!
Half a watermelon, swallowed whole and brought up on command. We were in the next county by morning.
Draw it in slow, Flo. That's it. We are refining medicine, you and I, down to its precious essence. The doctors take care of the rest.
Frank taught me everything and took everything in about that order. I was 15, and I believed we were making medicine.
I am George E. Rogers Van Vrog, ma'am. I would be most grateful to help you in your time of need.
Is that Georgie or George E? I am Mrs. Florence Huntley.
I am here, Your Honor, as a friend, an unwavering friend of this brave woman. But more than that, I am here as a lover of justice. Aren't we all? Done! Charges dismissed!
Charges! Release her!
You are no lawyer.
No, ma'am. But I meant every word.
Well, well, our boy's got himself a bad case of the goo-goos.
Chicago, gem of the prairie, 1.5 million souls.
Beware, TK.
My mother passed away, and I came into some money, and I decided I wanted to see things.
Then you'll want the tonic, my last bottle. You'll find you can't wait to go up.
Was TK Dr. Holmes' accomplice? The worst of Satan's crew?
What's this?
I am the TK.
This spiritualist business is shite, you know.
It was born wrong and it is not my business, but you shouldn't curse.
You're not a table rapper?
Shh.
Not at all. They're Egypts, you know, and they don't vote.
But they might. Mrs. Huntley is in trouble, and we must help her.
Sweet Jesus. The fires. What are the fires?
The dead, and the small rosy ones are the unborn, the homunculus.
Will they remember me when I'm gone?
And what about the sun and stars and such, the fires and things? Do you hear it now? Bells, like sleigh bells.
He's crazier than you.
I'm them more Pete of Jamalier against.
And I've had more women than I can count.
We are gods, not sinners. Whatever we think, we shall be. If we think we are divine, we will be divine. And you shall know what to do. They'll have forgotten me by supper. I was warned of that long ago. It never gets easier. Your daughter is not lost, madam, only up. Look.
Baby. Oh, my baby.
After the woman left, I tried to kiss him. It would have been the first time. He wanted it. I could see that he wanted it, and he fended me off like a burn. I didn't try again for years.
Two more crates of the tonic for the girls, and mine the straw. What stop it!
Forgive me. I never touch anyone. Now you know why. It must never happen again.
Mrs. Huntleyman, are you all right? Of course I'm all right. I'll be out in a minute.
Lady Tactful, where is the one he?
Out of sight.
And what is his great work?
He has no duties.
He lets us make the right choice.
With me.
TK, that's the doll from your story.
Shh.
There was a strong, pure creature once. The super ape, 9 feet tall, striding the earth before time began. Glossy fur and good to the core. I watched him watch the great lizards from the reeds. I believe I am directly related.
I swear, I can almost see it.
One of the elephants in the Lincoln Park Zoo is saying his name! An elephant! Let them think it if they want.
The First Ward Ball. 2 brass bands, a benefit for the poor. Admission $1 and nobody stays home. Oh, hobo floto voto. Ain't I the Latin scholar?
Look me over, boys! Look me over!
$100,000. Not bad for the benefit of the poor. And do you see what I see? Congressman Peach comes slumming in carnival paint. That Peach is killing us at the polls, John.
But nobody knows it's him!
Say it with me, say it. I am so good. So much for that sob, sister.
Now we've got it easy. It's Peach! By gar, it's Peach. Congressman Peach! Go on, wizard, walk through it. Ha!
Don't look, boys. Leave him be.
Beware, TK! The greatest fraud revealed!
I want my money back now!
He brought me peace when I was troubled, because he was kind. That I will never forget.
We've been watching you, Wonder Worker. We want the business. Turn it over by Friday, or we'll take our time with Mrs. Huntley.
The letters smelled of rosewater. That wasn't the police. The police came later, with paperwork.
That's my stock! Those are my formulas! You tell Hickey Dick at Kenna he owes me an answer!
Leave the big stuff alone, boys. Settle for the little bit. Drive on.
Then one night I dreamed of Dr. Holmes. He ran away from me down a yard that kept growing longer, and knelt and dug, and others knelt beside him digging, and every one of them had 2 small horns upon his head. I woke in my own bed and told no one, and kept right on buying what he sold me.
And the boy, Mrs. Huntley, the one who bought your last bottle?
Nobody came for him in time, though I have come to believe that somebody met him.
And the tonic, it truly sold?
It truly sold. The tonic sold like sin. That was the joke of it, mister. The opium sold, and the truth we could not give away.
Tom, you remember me. From the street, the day you bought the lady's last bottle. Dr. Holmes, sit. I have been thinking about your prospects. It's called mutual insurance, Tom. 2 friends, each insured for the other. One goes away, so long that the world believes him dead, and the policy pays. Then he comes home, and the friends divide it. Perfectly legitimate. The actradibs account for everything. I don't entirely follow. You will. You're exactly my kind of partner. Well, wonders never cease.
My little hotel, master. The neighbors call it the castle.
You asked to see my researches. Well, the laboratory is the best of it. After you. What is this place, Holmes? Whose shoes are these? Research. Just wait there and don't touch anything. That buzzer will be Mrs. Huntley come for her prescription. She buys from you? Now, what shall we do with her?
Let me out! TK!
My package! I forgot my—
Leave it!
Tom. Dearest, we've been waiting.
Hello. Thank you. Goodbye.
You've seen him, haven't you? What have you got there? This is what you need?
Stop it! Stop!
You're no better than the rest. Worse.
It was as bad as murder, and we both knew it.
I freely and irrevocably resign from the School of Spiritual Light and the great work in America. I nominate no successor. As for the aldermen, they aren't faithful. They aren't true. They are pissants, and I curse this city. For 6 generations its leaders shall be venal, and it shall never be first, and only briefly second.
Well, every day is a new one.
Mudgett arrested. The castle's horrors catalogued. The murderer of the age. It's Holmes's castle, the murder castle itself. Stand back and let it burn.
As for me, I went down into the opium and the cocaine so far that I would have had to cross great unmapped spaces to think of him at all.
There you are.
And then one ordinary morning, the opium was over. It was a change, certainly. Harder than they tell you. But you can do it and still be yourself.
They say the castle burned all by itself, ma'am.
TK told people he did that part himself, merely from his thoughts. For once, I believed him.
He drove out of Kinsey Street at dawn with the treasury, the stock, and the remains of a fried chicken dinner, and left me reams of paper.
And you never saw him again?
Not for 37 years. Write that down plainly. Not once.
You want it back? No. No, you cannot. You're a bad boy. Now get down. Get down and shut up or you're gonna get it.
You tell him he's a good boy. And you tell him that you and that sorry son of a bitch are never gonna hurt him again.
You hungry? You will be. There's crackers under the seat. And I'll say this once, so you have it. I'm your mother now, if you'll have it.
The boy, you simply took him?
I did. Right, adopted.
You know none of this can go in the book, Mrs. Huntley.
No, but you asked who TK was, and somebody ought to hear it told true once.
Now write what can go in. I ended the opium. I raised my boy. And there is no photograph of that man anywhere in my life, I made sure.
That night they came to me in a dream, Frank on my left, TK on my right, and without a word about it being said, they began to compete for me, with stories. It was the most honest either of them ever was.
Let it ride, said Watson, and read 1, 5 times, 6, 7, while he sat stone still, chin in his palm, in a halo of smoke. And when they seized his shoulders in the cheering, his head fell, and they saw it. He had been dead the whole time. It was a dead man's luck.
Frank. A dead man's luck, Flo. That's the whole of it.
My turn then, and mine is true.
So the wise judge ruled, "Let 1,000 beasts be assembled at sunset beside the lake, oxen, horses, mastiffs, falcons, and let the high king seize their reflection in the water. For the young man's crime was only a dream, so his punishment must be no more than a shadow."
Then Frank pinched me under the table, the way he always won arguments. His story had been about death and luck. TK's was about mercy. I woke, and then I didn't wake. I rose. Not the opium, the real thing at last.
Mama? There you are.
You came up.
You're late.
I failed you. I have asked every day since to be forgiven.
The longer the wait, the sweeter the kiss. And I have waited all my life.
O God, please bless and protect and keep us. Do not let us know fear, harm, terror, pain, madness, or death, today or tomorrow or for generation and generation to come. Have mercy on us. Have mercy on us. Have mercy on us. Amen.
I'm amazing. I'm invincible. There's nothing I can't do. That kiss was a mistake. Memory was enough. Now I know what I gave up. I'm nothing. Her obituary, and a letter she wrote me 40 years before. I kept both.
Dear friend, I am not what you think, dear friend. Not at all. But then, you always see the best in me. This is so new that I must tell you I'm trembling. Write me anything. Write, I will see you tomorrow.
And where is TK now, you ask? Seen in Portland, Oregon? Seen in Colorado Springs? Seen boarding a streetcar large as life, 50 years on and not a day older. What does he do with his time?
Morning, Mr. Rogers. You'll cook, sitting out here like that.
I never burn.
Birthday. You know, this morning you looked to me like a little dream baby. I swear you did. And nothing is as pretty as a pretty little baby.
I've been away on business, in foreign lands.
So may it be.